That is, as its name implies, another type of partnership. That one requires two partners, a limited partner and a general partner. So the limited partner is usually the one who invests, the general partner is the one who manages, and the general partner will have unlimited liability, and the limited partner will have limited liability based on their investment. It also allows, in addition to the limited partner, it also, as with the general, allows us to have limited partnerships, LPs, limited liability partnerships, LLPs, and a very novel type of partnership called a triple LP, limited liability, limited partnership. That is very unique. In fact, they're very, it's something that I guess you'd say cutting edge. In my research, CNN is a triple LP, as they call it. And what it was, as I mentioned to you, limited partnerships, the general partner was required to have unlimited liability. However, what would be done would be that the general partner would be incorporated as a company, a limited liability company. So even though as a general partner has unlimited liability, but the general partner itself is a limited liability company. So what was done to prevent you from having to incorporate multiple companies, so you'd have a limited partnership, and then you'd have to incorporate a limited liability company to be the general partner. You just incorporate it as a limited liability, limited partnership where everybody has limited liability. Again, it's pursuing options. Everything that I've mentioned to you will not work for everybody at every time. So, it's geared towards more sophisticated investors, business persons who know what they want, and they will then determine what best serves their needs. So instead of just having one option, you're now going to have multiple options. It's really not about that. I'm not saying that persons don't do that, or persons don't try to take advantage of that to do things like that. But I think you'll find that those are in the minority. It's mostly used for legitimate business persons to do legitimate business. It's not intended to be a way of hiding money, because, and let me make this clear, for everybody that's going to be doing business with it, you have to have due diligence. And in the exercise of the due diligence, you have to state who the beneficial owners are. That is required. Now, if you falsely state, and when I say you, I mean the service providers. If you falsely state, or not just the service provider, but the client themselves, if they falsely state who the beneficial owners are, then there are repercussions for that. They've committed a crime, and for which they will be held responsible. I'm not naive enough to think that persons don't try to circumvent these things, but what we do when we put the legislation in place, the most important thing is that we're able to monitor these things, and then to ensure that if the rules or the law is not followed, that there is punishment.